If I tell you you can make this beautiful grape and strawberry candies from home, and it is not mind tackling, the easiest way you can make these grape candies is the one that I'm bringing you. I'm just gonna demonstrate it and show it to you. Look how this beautiful, easy. This is how you have to do it. So easy, so simple, and I'm just gonna let it out all for you to do it. You can dip it in any dipping or any topping that you want, just like this. Very simple, very easy, very nice. I'm not trying to make you guys work hard. Very easy. I'm gonna show you right now how I made this beautiful grape candy. So let's start it all. So first things first, you need to have water, and if you have any fruit washer, you want to wash it. I'm just washing it inside plain water, and I'm using strawberry and grapes. You want to wash it, and once you wash it, you want to make sure you pat it dry. I mean dry. You do not want to get the candy mix exposed to water. So I'm gonna go ahead and pat dry each one with a paper towel, just like how you're seeing this in the video. I just wanted to make sure you know what I'm talking about. Each one needs to be pat dry. You want to dry it up. If not, your candy's not gonna come out good, or it's not gonna stick to it. So if you have any rotten fruit, you don't want to use it. You just want to get rid of it. So the strawberries are done, well pat dry. There's no moisture. That's what we want. And I'm gonna go ahead and pat dry the grapes too. You can use any grapes of your choice, but avoid using, I guess, fruit that are more watery based that you cannot dip, because I'm gonna show you guys how to do the regular homemade, not with a candy but with a corn syrup and sugar, how to make Tanghulu. Just basically like that, by you using candies which are Jelly Ranchers. So I make sure everything is dry, my surface are dry, everything is dry. You do not want to have a wet surface. It's not gonna help the process. So just want to make sure everything is dry, just like this. I'm saying that many times because some people will not pay attention to this. If you want to have a good grape candy, you want to make sure everything is well dry. And here we go. I have my candies. I'm gonna be using Jolly Ranchos, and I'm using the blue, cherry, apple, and watermelon. I think watermelon, yeah, that's it. The blue, I don't know what it is. I think blue raspberry. So I'm using them. And for me, to be honest with you guys, I ruined the apple ones, the Jolly Rancher apple ones, because I overheated it. I thought it was a lot, so I was gonna heat it for at least a minute. You do not want to do it. The longest you can heat this stuff is 30 seconds, and you can reheat it back every 10 seconds if it's hard and not able to dip. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put skewers into my strawberries, just the way I'm doing it. But the grapes, you don't want to do it the opposite. You do not want to poke through where the stems were originally, because the strawberry, we're not taking the stems, so it is easy to poke through the green part. So just like this, you have all your strawberries all nicely poked, and we're gonna go ahead and do our grapes just like this. So just like how I said it before, demonstrating, you do not want to poke that part. You just want to poke the back, because it has more stability, because what we want is stability, so the candy can be easily dipped into, the grapes can be easily dipped into the candy, melted candy, I guess, melted candy, yes. I just went ahead and put the skewers in the back of the candy, just like this, and I did all of them. Just gotta do it as fast as you can, and whatever. And now we have our grapes all skewered up, and it is going to be time for us to melt the Jolly Rancho. So as I said before, I started with the green. I didn't want to delete it, but I overheated it and it got burned. So I'm just gonna use nerds as my topping or dipping, whatever, how do you go, like topping on top of the candy. So I went ahead and poured the nerds into a bowl, like a small size bowl that you can dip, that is not too steep, like something, or you can do it on a plate, something so easy. So this is the blue rancho, this is the blue raspberry jelly ranchos. I melted it for 30 seconds, just like this. You want to melt it, and as soon as it comes out bubbling like this, it coats better, just like that. Then you dip. You want to do this as quick as you can. You do not want to be playing. It's going to get hard on you, and you cannot dip it into the other part. I guess if you're making Tanghulu mix, you can just have like a couple of seconds to play with it before you dip it into your whatever. But this one dries as quick as you can think. Like, I just don't know how I even dried that fast, but it dried that fast. So I dip in my strawberries, I dip in some grapes, and I made some plain too, just like how you're watching it. You just want to be working faster. You do not want to be playing around. If not, it's gonna get dry on you. You do not want that. You just want to go as fast but slow and sturdy. Slow, sturdy, faster. And I went ahead and dip it back up again. You reheat it. Once you cannot dip the stuff in there, you reheat it back, just like this. You just want to reheat it back so you can get to dip it again. And now we have our grapes. No, this is, I think this mixture, I'm getting confused with the cherries and the watermelon. But we got our next dip, and look how shiny this strawberry looks. And I went with ones that were not dipped and ones that are dipped. So just like this, once you get to the bottom, it sticks to the stuff. So if you're making a lot, you want to have a nice like mold that you want to do. This is a bake, what is it, muffin bake silicone that you want to use, because you cannot put metal in the microwave. You just want to use a silicone mold. Anything for baking, silicone mold. Or if you want to, I just don't know how you can melt it on the stove. So if you have a microwave, that would be better. But you just don't want to put a pot in the microwave. You just want to use a silicone mold. So just want to use a silicone mold. It's just like something like this, rubber that I can melt something in a microwave. You do not want to use a metal or a plate or a bowl. Or even if you can use a ceramic bowl, that's fine too. But I wasn't making a lot, so I just had to use those tiny stuff. But I wish I made more, because I was like, this was good. This was good and fun to make. And just like this, you dip it as fast as you can dip, because it dries in a second. Just when it comes out like this, working with it is easier than just let it, the bubble settles. But it works at the same time. But you just gotta keep moving. Just keep moving. You just want to just like dip and just coat it and dip. And I can't believe I made it. I put in so much practice last year, but I didn't do it with Jolly Ranchos. I did it with Tanghulu, make corn syrup and sugar with water. Then I tried to make it, but now I can say I'm a professional candy dipper. And if you're not gonna eat it right away, you want to make sure every single part of the candy is coated, because this, after 2 days, you do not want to put it in the fridge. You do not want to put it in the fridge. I made a mistake, put it in the fridge thinking it can make it last longer, but it's a lie. You do not want to put it in the fridge, and you just want to enjoy the same. This is like a same day. But if you want me to bring you a video of how you can preserve it, or how you can make it to be preserved for at least a couple of days or a week, just let me know. Look how these beautiful my candies look. I am super proud of myself. And if you want to make it, just go through the steps. Or if you want to use the Tanghulu mix, just let me know in the comment section, and I'll be happy to make it for you. This is not hard to make, but it requires patience and moving slow but faster. You just want to move slow, but you want to move fast at the same time. So this is my candy, and I'm very sure you guys seen my short video of me trying it on, and it is the most crunchiest thing I've ever tasted. So make sure you make it. I'm definitely gonna make it for a birthday party for my kids, and we're gonna have a blast. Look how gorgeous it looks. I'm just obsessed. I'm just super proud of myself that I made it. And let me know in the comment section what you think. We're gonna enjoy one right now.
go.
You want a big one?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to have one with nerds that I like very much. What's this? What's this? Oh.
That's great. Your favorite. Years of practice.
Wow, they're perfect, baby.
Now put it in the fridge.
Good job.
Perfect jelly lunches with nerds.